Hailey Baldwin Bieber is a real-life fairy tale princess. The supermodel turned wife of pop singer Justin Bieber was born into fame and continues to rise up the ranks of both fashion and social media personalities. While her and Justin first got together on the coattails of a whirlwind romance between Biebs and Selena Gomez, people seem to think it was only a rebound. But now, a wedding and coming up on 4 years later, Hailey and Justin seem stronger than ever. The couple also split time between LA and Canada, where the singer is from. More recently, Hailey also showed off her newest neck tat. Today we're covering Hailey Bieber, but I'd love for your input on the next videos. Please let us know down below who you'd like to see covered on the next episode of Where Are They Now? And don't forget to hit that like button. Hailey Baldwin was born in Arizona to actor Stephen Baldwin. Her last name isn't a coincidence either, because her uncle is none other than Alec Baldwin. She was born into Hollywood to a family of actors and musicians. She was homeschooled as a kid, but attended the American Ballet Theater in New York as a teen. Interestingly, Hailey was named after Halley's Comet, which circles the Earth and can be seen every 75-ish years. Hailey wanted to be a ballerina, but an injury kept her from that goal. Hailey got started in her career at a very young age, appearing in television at the age of 5. She even made an appearance on Saturday Night Live by Alec Baldwin's side in 2009. As a teenager, she was also in a few music videos, like Cody Simpson's On My Mind. Hailey's first modeling encounter was in 2014 when she was 18 years old. She signed with an agency and featured internationally in both magazines and commercials. Her runway debut would be the same year for Topshop. From then on, Hailey has been one of the biggest supermodels in modern fashion, starring alongside friends Gigi and Bella Hadid and Kendall Jenner. Due to her always kind of being in the sphere of fame, Hailey actually first met Justin Bieber way back in 2019. Apparently, the future model got her dad to introduce them. That being said, they wouldn't be linked romantically until about 2015. On New Year's Eve in 2015, Justin Bieber, despite being rumored to be hooking up with Kourtney Kardashian at the time, posted a photo to Instagram with some serious PDA, showcasing none other than Hailey Baldwin. The pair would continue to fuel dating rumors for about a month before finally Hailey confirms that the two are seeing each other, just not exclusively. This kind of not really pseudo relationship would continue throughout 2016 until August, when I guess they might have broken it off for a bit because Justin unfollows Hailey on Instagram. Now, in order to get the full scope of where exactly Hailey fits into Justin's dating history, we need to know that back when Hailey and Justin were first seen getting close, this was right on the coattails of Justin and Selena being back off in their on-again, off-again relationship. And so when Hailey and Justin seemingly ended their quasi-situationship and Biebs unfollowed Baldwin, it was to get with Sofia Richie for some reason, and then definitely back to Selena. A lot of Justin's fans were very not happy about the unfollow, with tons of them rooting for her over Sofia. For almost 2 years, Justin and Hailey were not friends at all. This was known as the Dark Ages. When asked about the 2-year dark period, Baldwin said, quote, "We went through a long period of time where we weren't friends. We didn't speak for quite some time, and there was a lot of weirdness that went on." During this dark period, Justin tried for the last time to date Selena, and obviously it didn't end well. They both just kind of dated around, nothing serious or actually lasting. Then in mid-2018, Justin and Hailey are spotted in Miami looking extremely close at a church conference. Justin has had a history with the law and being kind of a rebel. He had recently cleaned himself up and became reunited with his religion by the time he was spotted with Hailey once again. Both Hailey and Justin are devout Catholics despite their free love lifestyle, so it's no surprise that the two have found a kinship in their religion. To make it even spicier, only about a whole month after officially dating, Justin asks Hailey to marry him in the Bahamas. Justin confirms the engagement with an adorable Instagram post of the two and probably the longest caption ever known to man. It's sweet, but prepare for a real read. An inside source claimed that the effect of the romance had on Bieber's life was astronomical. Quote, "Hailey had calmed Justin down a lot, and she's changed him as a man. He thinks she is his forever and considers her his best friend and soulmate." The engaged pair also decided that they want to make their full-time home in Canada, where Biebs is from. This is pretty surprising, especially considering that most famous Canadians usually decide to reside full-time, closer to their work in LA and New York. The pair officially got married in September 2018 in a New York City courthouse in an extremely intimate affair. Only 5 days later, they jetted off to London for their honeymoon. The pair are so serious about their marriage that Hailey even trademarked her own name, now Hailey Bieber, for the purpose of potentially starting her own clothing line. As of right now, the pair are still very close and live together between their homes in LA and Waterloo, Ontario. In September 2019, they had a second, much more public wedding with all of their family and friends in South Carolina. It seems like a fairy tale wedding, to be honest, with Hailey wearing the most gorgeous dress I have ever seen. Although people are constantly speculating about whether the Biebers have kids or if they don't have kids, as of right now, it seems they're waiting to start a family. They do have a dog and 2 cats together, and that seems to be enough for the couple so far. That being said, I would absolutely not be surprised if 2022 is the year that changes. Given their devout nature and seemingly strong bond, coupled with Justin's vocal profession of wanting to have children in the future, I think it's no doubt that the two may just be waiting for the right time before finally making the move. In December 2021, Hailey more recently got a new neck tattoo that added to her modest yet ever-growing collection. Right behind her ear, she got the words New York tatted, below an older one of a diamond, in tribute to her love of the city. Her husband is extremely tatted, with space saved on his back for his aforementioned future children tributes, but Hailey only has a few well-placed ones. She and Justin share a tattoo of a peach, referencing his hit song. What's crazy to me, and is something I forgot to mention, is that Hailey Baldwin Bieber is only 25 years old. I guess with how much this woman has already accomplished, it seems crazy to me that she'd be so young. Getting married young and being a world-famous supermodel does make it seem like she'd have a few more years under her belt, but she seems to be a real powerhouse.
And has caused my face to have paralysis. As you can see, this eye is not blinking. I can't smile on this side of my face.
From singing on the streets of Stratford, Ontario, to becoming one of the biggest stars in the world, to now canceling his tour due to a paralyzing illness, Justin Bieber has had quite the journey so far. He has sold approximately 140 million records, making him one of the world's best-selling music artists. Justin Bieber was born March 1st, 1994 in Stratford, Ontario, Canada, a Canadian city that's known for its musical talent. After a Stratford singing competition posted clips of Justin singing on YouTube, Justin's mom decided to post clips of him busking around the city and singing to people passing by. The YouTube clips, as it was still the early years of YouTube, blew up and started circulating around the world until it reached the hands of talent agent Scooter Braun. Within 2 years, Justin had signed a deal with popular artist Usher, and then went on to becoming a superstar for his mega hits One Time and Baby. Baby actually held the title of one of YouTube's most watched videos for a very long time. Justin was also the first solo artist to have had 4 singles go on the top 40 list before his album had even released. His first album, My World, went platinum in many countries, and in 2010, Justin released his first full-length album, My World 2.0. In 2011, he dropped his Christmas album, Under the Mistletoe, and I remember hearing nothing but his songs the whole Christmas season. I was okay with it. They were good. In 2012, Justin released his album, Believe, which quickly went platinum in many countries. After many successful albums and world tours, there was bound to be a point that we were going to see this young kid be an actual kid and do the dumb things that immature kids do. Over the years, Bieber has experienced quite a lot of controversy, having been allegedly charged for incidents of vandalism, egging his neighbor's home in LA, spray painting a wall in Brazil, and peeing in a restaurant bucket in New York. Allegedly, after a trip to Anne Frank's house in Amsterdam, Justin left a very interesting note in the site's guest book. Quote, truly inspiring to be able to come here. Anne was a great girl. Hopefully she would have been a believer. Yikes. To put it lightly, well, clearly he was going through a phase. Here's the thing though, as much as Hollywood glamorizes becoming a star and all that comes with it, imagine being a kid and just doing something that you love and the world praises you for it. And then not only that, you pretty much take your family from poverty to riches, something that is usually done after much struggle and then you find success. Imagine that through your experience, you learn that you can have whatever you want at the snap of your fingers. That must be completely confusing, and just imagine how derailing that could be to a young, impressionable brain. That's a lot of weight on your shoulders, and part of what makes life worth living is the struggle and working hard and seeing the results on the other side of the struggle. Not to mention, imagine being a person that everyone would just do anything for, to be friends with or to date. It sounds completely lonely, and it would probably be hard to connect with anyone. Justin also experienced a very public relationship and breakup with the very beloved actress Selena Gomez. Fans were devastated to hear about their breakup, and it was probably the biggest breakup since Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston. The two were on again and off again from 2010 all the way to 2018. In 2015, Justin began to make a comeback with his album Purpose that features such hits as Sorry, What Do You Mean, and Love Yourself. And he began to go on a bit of an apology tour for his previous actions, hitting up Ellen DeGeneres and a few other talk shows to show his changed self. Justin ended up winning a Grammy for his song Where Are You Now in 2016 for Best Dance Electronic Recording. In 2017, Justin's collaboration song Despacito broke the all-time record for most consecutive weeks at the #1 spot on the Top 100. It was then that rumors began to circulate that once again Justin and Selena were back on. Justin, always being quite public about his religious roots, began to attend church services with Selena and was seemingly continuing down a great path. They broke it off again for the last time in early 2018, only for Bieber to begin to date Hailey Baldwin and then later marry her later on in that year. Justin had been seeing Hailey in the times that his relationship with Selena were off, so this was some hot tea at the time. Justin and Hailey have been seemingly going strong ever since, making cute live streams together and videos where they talk to fans and answer questions. Bieber ended up breaking another record in 2020 when his album Changes came out, and made him the youngest artist to have 7 albums reach the top spot in the Billboard Hot 200 music list. In 2021, his song 10,000 Hours, a collaboration with music duo Dan and Shay, earned him another Grammy. Justin was seemingly laying low for the last while, doing tons of shows and gearing up for his oncoming tour, when just a few days ago he shared a shell of a message with the world. Apparently, Biebers has been suffering from a disease called Ramsay-Hunt syndrome. News broke in the beginning of June that Justin was going to be canceling a significant amount of his tour. His fans were understandably upset, demanding to know if he's okay or if there's something wrong. Justin then took to Instagram to share that he has been suffering from a full paralysis on one side of his face caused by a virus. He said, quote, "It is from a virus that attacks the nerve in my ear, in my facial nerves, and has caused my face to have paralysis." He went on to say that he was diagnosed with Ramsay-Hunt syndrome. Allegedly, Ramsay-Hunt syndrome occurs when a shingles outbreak affects the facial nerve near one of your ears. The syndrome can cause facial paralysis, hearing loss, and also a painful rash. Justin, in the same video, went on to say that, quote, "As you can see, this eye is not blinking. I can't smile on this side of my face. The nostril will not move, so there's full paralysis on this side of my face." He went on to address that he is just physically incapable of doing his upcoming shows and that his body is showing him that he needs to slow down. He said that he trusts in God and trusts that it all is for a reason.